Why do you think 20-year-old is like? Why do you think being 20-year-old makes you a kid?
Dodge. Okay.
Well, he's
Oh,
silent now.
W Stunlock. What the
He's
fuck?
silent now, ain't he?
Unlock,
Yeah.
unlock,
Okay,
unlock. Go ahead.
just put it on you. Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh,
Let's
oh
go
my
on
gosh, oh my
Xenos,
gosh, oh my
bro.
gosh,
What is
oh my gosh.
Alright, Xenos.
Stunlock? Oh my
Let's hear it, let's hear it.
gosh.
Xenos, go ahead and defend this, bro.
Insane fear hacks.
When it's muted before, like you
Just leave
couldn't
him on
answer
mute
it.
until he comes back.
Hmm?
Yo, Econ.
So what's up? What's your question?
Xenos,
What's your
go
question,
ahead.
kid?
Xenos, you've
My
been itching
guy,
to
so
talk,
you're
bro.
stating
So go
you're
ahead.
stating that the 20-year-old and the 17-year-old relation shouldn't be frowned upon and shouldn't be labeled as pedophilic.
No, me personally,
What the fuck?
I mean, in Germany, it's legal. It's the age of 14, but I wouldn't say that is okay. If a 14 years old has
Age of-
sex with a 20-year-old, very questionable. Okay? Very
No,
questionable.
this is the same argument that was brought up by Apollo. Age of consent. People think age of consent also comes to telecommunications, which is not true. Age of consent is with sexual interactions between two quote-unquote consenting subjects where they have a physical relation and an intellectual relation, which cannot be achieved through telecommunications according to subsection 44 of Canadian law. So, there's two different things between age of consent and exploitation and CP, which is what Apollo did according to his own country's laws. There's a Child Pornography Prevention Act of 2009 in Jamaica. By the way, Apollo's Jamaican, if anybody didn't know that.
Okay.
It states that if an 18-year-old talks to a minor who's under the age of 18,
You never had a girlfriend?
No,
Yo,
I don't want to.
oh my god. Yo,
I'm a celibate.
Who keeps on doing this,
I've had a
bro?
girlfriend, but like I still think this is weird as fuck.
No, I mean, it's very
Dude,
simple.
nobody
You guys
cares,
never
nobody
had a fucking
cares.
girlfriend.
Hold on,
You
hold on.
guys are so
Wait,
miserable. You guys are
Zenos, I can show you my home girl and I can show you what I can get. I can get a girlfriend, but I just choose not to for my religion because I study theology. I'm part of the Tativian school. We don't get married, nor do we have relations. That's the entire point. I can get a girl.
Probably
It's
that's
easy
why
for
you
me.
think it's not okay.
I mean,
Girl,
can I make
when
one
is
point
it?
clear? Xenos, I've had a few
When
girlfriends.
would she turn 18? Do you know
ca-
that? When
I-
she
I-
would
I'm
turn
18 right now. Please
Would
just
you
calm
say
down.
if she turns 18 in like 20
sorry,
days,
calm down,
would you
sir.
say
This
this
is
is
really
muzzled, get
embarrassing.
muzzled,
So-
get muzzled.
Yeah, I want to make one thing very clear. I've had a girlfriend. And as an 18-year-old, I don't want to know, but as an 18-year-old, I'd never date a fucking 15-year-old. Thank you. Like I think it's a bit weird. Well, sorry, not just a bit weird. I think it's really disgusting, actually. And so in the same way, if I was 20, I would not date a 17-year-old. It's fucking disgusting, right? So
Dude, stop serving me.
if you are above, if you are 18, I would say personally, if you're 18 years or older, the age range is going to be 18. That's your cutoff. You don't go below 18 if you're 18. So
17?
I mean, to be fair with 17, right? Like, you know, I don't think it's okay to date a 17-year-old. It's a bit weird still, in my opinion. I'm saying in my opinion, right? But the point is that as an 18-year-old, you wouldn't date someone under the age of consent, correct? Right? As a legal adult, you wouldn't date.
There's but on pause. Like what you're
He's
saying, but
muted.
there's more things that go into it. And oh yeah, by the way, he's muted.
Okay, yeah, I'll
like,
use Xenos, but the point that I'm
Yo,
trying to
Xenos
make.
not gonna answer jack
Guys,
shit,
stop. Let's get Xenos. The point that I'm trying to make though is that I've had a girlfriend before. I've had many girlfriends before, right? Before I was Christian, and even now as an 18-year-old, I would not date someone under the age of consent.
All right, go ahead, Xenos.
Yeah, okay, I have a question for you, brother. What happens if you are, let's say, 16, friend is 14, and you grow up with her, like I did, right? And I had her for 7 years. And at one point, I was 18 and she was 16. Is that crazy?
Again,
No.
No.
There's something called it's a principle called following.
again,
When you guys grow with each other, that's totally different than what he did, because
Right.
that's practically
Different
CP.
dynamic.
and that's
That's what he did.
and that's my point, right? Like the point that I'm trying to make, the point I'm trying to make very clear, right, is that we've grown up with her, right? You weren't exploiting her, but the point that I'm trying to make now though is that if you were exploiting her, yes, it'd be fucking weird, but you weren't because you grew up
Also,
with her.
Why are we using this to justify a completely different type?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ozzy,
Apollo
listen,
was like
Ozzy,
20
this
years
is
old.
completely
He was
irrelevant
like
and disanalogous.
Yeah, it's complete non sequitur, bro. Like,
Okay. All right. So, have you ever been to any parties
Yeah, I've been
in
to
life when you're at a party and
when I
you're
was
20 years old.
when I was a when I was
17
a
years old is interested in you, you will just say no. Okay.
okay,
If she's
well,
16, I would say no. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I would never date someone if I would be 20
The
years
rage
old
bait.
who would be 16. That's crazy a little bit.
okay, but
17 is not so crazy because then it goes to the next year in 18. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. You never ever know what it means to date anyone. So I mean, of course, you wouldn't even have
would
any.
never
okay, this is an ad
know.
hominem. I'm just
How
gonna
would
fucking
you
mute
know
this
that?
entity
He's
and
projecting.
rant.
It's just
He's
your
projecting a bit.
consequence.
Okay.
You back, bro.
Okay, hun, listen, Genos, what I feel like you're trying to do is I feel like you're trying to, like, you know, get validation and justify your own, like, things. Listen, we don't care about what you've done in the past unless it's, like, actual pedophilia or, like, what Apollo's done, but just listen very carefully, Genos, right? You keep saying, oh, you haven't been to parties, or, like, oh, you haven't done this, or you haven't done this. Okay, even if we accept that we haven't done these stuff, it still doesn't make it okay. Like, as an 18-year-old, if I went to a party, I wouldn't go and fuck a 15-year-old. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if that, like, hurts your feelings or something, but I don't think
You
it's
got a
okay
Apollo
to
Max,
fuck a...
bro.
Mentality.
Can we just
Mentality.
kick Xenos
Ozzy
out
wants
of
to talk
here?
to
Disgusting. I mean, it's
consequence.
of course you don't do that. You
Ozzy wants to
Dude.
talk to consequence.
Dude, thank
You got
you,
a Apollo
bro.
Max.
Okay.
Ozzy wants to talk to consequence. If that's okay.
Yeah. So, consequence. You said that 20 is still a child. Could you define what an adult is?
It's
I
unlocked.
think consequence
Just
gave up, bro.
unlocked.
It's
The
unlocked.
unlocked,
Oh my gosh.
Walter?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Walter?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He can't
Go
defend
ahead,
his
go ahead.
own.
Okay, wait, but understand this for further context. Whenever you speak to Apollo about this, don't say he did CP. Okay, well, it depends. What he did is technically CP, according to Canadian law, which he wanted to appeal to. According to his country's law, it is CP, but it's a prevention act, so I don't know if it's actually CP under his country. But according to Canadian law, which you want to appeal to, it's CP. So if you guys want to entertain Apollo and like talk to him about it, he committed CP according to Canadian law. I can send you guys the penal codes.
Why are we still talking about Apollo like months later? Like genuine
Well,
question.
No, because like
Because,
Apollo's,
wanted to debate
one
him
of
for the
Apollo's
future,
like
yeah.
henchmen came to the VC and was like wanting us to go to a server that has Apollo.
Yeah,
And I was like, no, we're not gonna
he
do it with
wanted me
Apollo.
to debate him, defending. So basically, me and this guy called CJ. Okay, I'll make it very clear. I don't want to get too much into this because we'll go off topic. But the point I'm trying to make, right, is that someone called CJ. I debated him. I kind of debated him. My friend debated him. But I was talking to him previously, and he defined metaphysical necessity to be that it's going to be the case in all possible worlds, which is a false definition. That would be that would be the logical modoscope, right? So his friend decided to come into the VC and said, "Let's debate. I will defend CJ's position." And so he obviously just didn't engage a substance, and CJ wants to go to a different server. Apollo's in this server, and I don't want to go to a server with Apollo moderating or even Apollo in it when he's a pedophile.
I don't get why you're just debating.
Okay.
So,
I was just on Apollo with
Yeah.
live a couple weeks ago slandering him.
He's also made like a
Um,
video trying to defend his actions, Apollo.
Wait, yo, I'm not a pedophile, bro.
Yeah, there is one. There is one where he brings up the age of consent, and he doesn't understand shit law because I went on a TikTok live and pressed him on it, and he was like, "Are you gonna go against those people who know the law better than you?" Like, bro, you do not know shit.
Let me try and get the.
But yeah,
Trying to jargon
consequence.
spam out of
Could you,
TP.
since I actually like asked you a question, I find it very rude that you didn't respond, right? Consequence. So, what do you define as an adult?
Don't dodge.
consequence, you're muted gang talk.
Gosh.
Because I
Dodge
actively
King.
debate Muslims
Yo,
when it comes
nobody
to
mute
consent.
Yo, I'm
consequence.
fucking
so
sorry,
bad.
but
You guys fucking history. Oh wait, hold up. You guys asked me the same question I already answered earlier. Like
You didn't
No,
answer.
actually, you didn't
Don't
answer this
interrupt him,
question.
don't
So, how
interrupt
about you
him.
answer the
I
question?
guess it makes
Could you-
sense.
You didn't answer.
Yeah,
the
so
question.
define
You wanna
adult.
know- you wanna
Define
know
what an
the-
adult
You want
is.
to know what the characteristic maturity level of a rational?
Yeah,
being
no,
is.
that's not the
You're
same.
asking me
So
about-
go ahead and
but
answer
you're
the
asking-
That's
Wait,
not the
let
same,
let
so
him
could you
talk
answer my
just one
question, dude?
sec.
You're asking me about chronology and biology. You're not asking me about the maturity of a rational being, Einstein.
Yeah,
Why
so
is maturity relevant?
biology
Yeah,
would
so,
come
you know,
along with
I know you're trying
maturity,
to fish
right?
for a
So,
soundbite because you're on some crusader tip. To,
no,
go
I'm
against
not. So don't
pedophiles.
ever
Cool.
try to like assume
Cool.
things
Yeah,
about me ever
very
again.
admirable. But you're a fucking child wielding a gun. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, right?
First
Answer the
off, I
question.
actually,
Calm
yeah,
down.
so
Calm
beautiful
down, kid.
dodge, thank
Calm
you.
down.
So, here, I'll give you my definition of like what a child is, like an adult is, and then you can just see if we agree. So,
first
an
of all, how
adult
old
is
are you?
someone
Yeah,
who is
first of all, how
past,
old are
I'm
you?
turning
First of all, how
17.
old are
Don't
you?
try to use
Yeah.
age as an argument
Oh
against me,
no, I
dude.
just want to know because it's
It's
so
origin
important to me.
fallacy.
So how old
Anyways,
are you? Yeah, I
what
think
I
you
was
know
going to
why you
define
don't want to
before
answer the
you,
question. I think you know why you don't want to answer the question.
He literally
I
Because you'll
answered
be
the
judging
question.
yourself according to your own logic, and
Yeah,
then you'll just be some
I'm
slow
almost
boy
17.
child, right?
I'm almost 17.
You're almost 17. Well, I'm not going to talk to you then.
Yeah.
This is genetic
Okay, cool.
fallacy.
Nice
You're
dodge.
rejecting an
Thank you.
argument
Holy
just
dodge.
based
Holy
on where it
dodge. Holy
comes from.
dodge.
Anyways,
Talk to me, bro. I'm
Wait,
not
consequence,
17.
I'm turning 24.
Yeah, I'm
Holy
18.
dodge.
And I think
Beautiful
it's- I think
dodge,
it's not. I
right?
think it's okay.
Beautiful
For
dodge.
Wait,
fucking
everybody,
Yummy.
mute up,
Talk
mute
to
up.
me.
Oh, sorry. I think it's okay for people at the age of 20 to be fucking with children. I'm sorry.
Wait,
My
mute
bad.
up. Yo, let's like interact with consequence.
She wasn't 17.
Hey,
She was
consequence,
16, by the
I'm
way.
turning 24. Can you want to engage with me?
He's dodging. Dodge. Okay.
Dodge is
Stomach.
number one.
Trash.
Number one. Stomach.
Dodge
one.
number 1. You're
Stomach
trash.
two.
Because consequence, I know you have
Throwbacks?
children, but I know for sure you wouldn't let like a 20-year-old like come and like have like sexual relations with like a 16-year-old like daughter. Like that's not gonna be the case, right? Hopefully, if like I don't want to like call like
Take this nigga kids away
If
immediately.
you're a
Take
normal
this guy's
rational
kids away,
parent who
bro.
actually loves their children, you wouldn't be letting like 20-year-olds talk to your fucking daughter because that's weird as fuck. I'll be
Take
so
this
for
nigga
real
kids
with
away
you.
immediately,
Because if you're
bro.
fucking letting that happen, you should have your kids taken away from you. And
well,
don't
according to
fucking
him,
type in the
20-year-old
side
is
chat.
bro.
Actually
They're
engage with
both
Psyche,
children,
please.
so it's fine, right?
It's fine.
Like that logic doesn't
What?
stand. Like, what if like a 17-year-old like has sex or like has like sexual relations with like a 12 or like a 13-year-old? That's just not right, bro.
Yeah, that's not right, bro. What the fuck?
What
Consequence,
business
why
do
are
you have
you talking
talking
to
to a
a
12-year-old?
VC?
Wait, let him cook. Let him cook. Go ahead.
Consequence. Who are you dodging?
Oh, you know, he dodged me. I find that very
Dodge
funny.
number one.
Dodge number 5.
Dodge
Your consequence, buddy. You have a mic. We see you typing.
Yeah, he's not
Dodge number
slick.
Dodge number 16.
That was not slick.
Here, I'll just send it into side chat.
I'm gonna quickly just show everyone this. An adult is someone who is past puberty and mentally mature and physically developed. Further, an adult or rather an age beginning of adulthood would be 20, as it would be better to have someone past the bloom of youth, puberty, by multiple years. So even the greatest estimate, which would be 20, would still be Apollo being a pedophile. I'm sorry.
Also, I'd love to ask.
No,
if
that's
you're
why
not
I
an
put, though.
adult by the age
That's
of
my
20,
definition.
why should you be allowed to make adult decisions, bro? Like,
That too. That's actually
Alright.
very smart. Yeah, touche. Smart.
Number one, he's dodging. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, so that's
Nigga actually
that would be
dodging.
my
Oh my God.
definition. Of that.
yeah.
So
Must be hard. Must be hard being kids trying to punch up in the adult world. What?
Trying to punch up in
So
the
that's gonna be
adult
an origin
world.
fallacy.
So,
I'll
so you,
say.
You don't even know what an
that,
adult is,
it's,
bro.
It's like it's
What
a
is a
good
kid?
struggle for kids to be fucking 20-year-olds. Sorry. And I'm sorry, consequence. You have a mic. I don't know why you're muted. I don't know why you're failing to respond to us. I promise you, I'll tell you this,
Beautiful
right?
dodge.
I will mute everyone who talks whilst you're talking to Psyche, and you can have a good faith discussion with it. Because Psyche, and I'll admit that on my own, whatever, right? Psyche is probably like the most humble out of all of us. Like I'm just saying, like he'll genuinely like interact with you. And he'll
Okay,
be in good
stop the
faith.
glaze, bro.
Okay, well,
Stop the
calm
glaze.
down.
Oh my God, bro.
Calm
Oh
down.
Oh
You don't need to
my
write it.
God. Okay.
It's
Anyways,
not letting you crack game.
okay. Point being, right? So I don't like why you're on mute, like dodging. Like this is like dodge number 20, bro.
Wait, yeah. Psyche said he's like, how old are you, bro?
I'm 24, bro.
Yeah.
have two
He's
years.
an
So,
what
engage
the
with
fuck?
him. He's like my grandpa, bro. So
Yeah, he's like my grandpa
probably
too, bro. You're
Give her
psych-
back.
16 to 20 still kids.
You're Psyche, you're an unk, bro.
Not a
Bro.
punk, bro.
Yo.
The kid who
Should I
is
ping
17
Snow?
is literally crying to me to TKA. Ahem, seriously. He hasn't figured why. Yeah, are you like drunk while typing?
Yo, he's actually scared.
Like he's
probably high right now.
He's shaking while
Wait,
he's,
did
like,
I just
typing
hear
out, bro.
TKA? Wait, why the
Yeah.
fuck did I just hear TKA?
The kids who
What's
never
up?
mind. It was a mistype. Never mind. He said the kids who.
Oh, because
17.
TKA is like Apollo's thingy.
Yeah.
He like runs with that shit for some reason.
Apollo.
Yeah. Apollo's
Yeah,
name is
that's what he
I haven't heard that
TKA.
nigga name in it.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yo, Econ, I have a
He like
question.
children. Yo, what's up?
Yo, so I know the Christology server is dead. Is
Mhm.
there going to be a new, like a revival, or is that just like gone forever?
Well, I have like talked to a couple people, and we will be making a new AMP server, but it's in the making
Your
right
new
now.
MC? It's in the making.
But
All right,
you,
all right.
yeah, but you can join this apathy server, one of my servers, and then once we're done
Yeah.
making it, we'll ping everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Send me the invite. Send me the invite.
There you go.
Yo,
Once it's
mentality,
done,
bro.
we only let
Alright.
certain people in.
So-
But yeah.
Bro, my VC is getting raided by retards.
Who?
What?
Go to U.S. politics. You'll see
Wait,
AJ, Johnny Sins,
Apatheus?
Waters, Wet, Zerskis.
Nah, don't go there, bro. Oh hell no, bro.
I know, bro.
But I just saw Apatheus in U.S. politics. Like, bro, this bitch is a Zenji. Why is he going inside of VC with U.S.
That's
politics?
my VC. That's my VC.
Why the fuck
because
did I get low tier immediately?
Because for some stupid reason, ABC wanted to change my VC name to U.S. politics. Now I can't. It's like stuck like that, bro. It's just stuck like
Wait,
that.
wait,
Yo,
where?
I joined the server and I immediately got low tier.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo,
Okay.
Snow, look at the side chat and give us your opinion.
Yeah. Can I read out? Oh, sorry. Can I,
Okay, why? Okay, we need a. Oh, jeez. Let's
Yeah.
not get it that too far.
No, it's kind
Let's
of
chill. We have
weird
a moderator here. Let's calm down.
because what's happened is Apollo is sorry, soulmate correct me. Apollo was 20 and he was talking to a 16 or 17-year-old. According to the law that where he lives, the
16.
age of consent is 18, if I'm correct.
No, the age of consent is 16, but it doesn't
sorry,
apply.
16,
It's a
but it
different
wouldn't
thing.
apply here. The reason why it wouldn't apply is because what was the reason again, Icon?
What he did he coerced her and he exploited her.
Yeah, so this is a bit irrelevant because like not what you people say, but what I'm about to say is a bit relevant. At least in England, that would be counted as rape, coercion. So he would have also raped her according to English law at least. But that's a bit relevant. But as I was
Who's a
saying
rapist?
though, well, if he was in England, he'd be a rapist, yes. But as I was saying though, so Apollo was engaging in sexual talk with a well, I guess in this case it would be considered a minor, I guess. So he's basically a pedophile. And
No,
I
it
don't
definitely is a
have
minor.
a lot of the screenshots, so I could probably read it out. But you know, it was bad stuff. Like his thing was dancing apparently for some stuff.
Let me read the side chat. Give me just a second.
Yeah, they were dancing and
Yeah, I don't know if any of this
You
is
heard that
serious, but I thought it was just a
consensus? You heard
UA.
that? Apollo would be a rapist if he was in England. He's banned from the E, bro. He's banned from the E.
If he
Yeah, I mean,
came
this
to
dude
England, he'd
Could I
consequence.
quickly say something?
He can never
This dude
step
Bro,
foot
Apollo
in
needs to
consequence,
get killed, bro.
Well, I just
Yeah,
Apollo
sure.
needs to
Could I
get
quickly
killed.
chime in?
execution by firing a squad.
Hold on, really quickly before I'd love like I could just comment this real quickly, but before I let him go, just want to quickly say something. Like, yes, as an English person based on English law, he would be prosecuted as a pedophile as an adult. No, not sorry, as a pedophile. He'd be prosecuted for rape under coercion as an adult, and if they found out that he was coercing her in any way, he would be constituted as a rapist and put on the sex offender register. But go ahead, Ozzy.
Yeah. Something I find ironic is Consequence was defending that. Yet the second I said I'm turning 17, completely allowed in the server by the way and everything, he goes, "Oh, I'm not going to talk to you anymore." So then why was he allowed to flirt with a
14.
17? Like that one dude was allowed to flirt with a 17-year-old then.
So wait,
Consequence.
if he's a child for being 17,
Collapses logically.
how is she like how are they like how is that okay? Like
How
she's
is she any
16.
less? No, I'm almost 17, my tad, which is wild that he even made that like an origin fallacy.
She was 16, Apollo.
Yo, this guy's
I mean,
burying himself
according
in
to
the side chat,
consequence's
bro.
own
Guys,
ideology,
I
I mean, a
would love for everyone to just
20-year-old.
quickly mute.
Wait.
To be
Wait,
on
wait.
no, this is really important. One sec, because this is a big matter. Because I'm not trying to make this like too bad or anything, but to how it does sound like even to me, Consequence is defending pedophilia and what would be constituted as rape under the English system. So I would love for him to actually speak up in the VC and defend himself, not because I want to see him get embarrassed, but because I genuinely want to understand why he thinks it's okay for a rapist and a pedophile to just be doing this stuff. Because even you affirm consequence that you wouldn't be too angry because if it was with your child who was underage. So I would love to hear from you why you think it's okay for your child to get coerced into having sex with someone. Thank you. Just please speak up. Because this is really fucking disgusting. I'm sorry, you're a disgusting human being.
And
if you
again, you said a 20-year-old is a child. Like, by your
His
own logic, you
reasoning
think
was
it's
that they're
okay
both
for a
children.
20-year-old. Can I please talk?
My
Like,
fault.
by your own logic, you think a 20-year-old can like date like a 15-year-old, bro? Like, you sound disgusting as fuck. Really, saying that a 20-year-old is a child.
His
By the way,
reasoning
to
was
quickly. Sorry,
yeah,
continue.
his reasoning was that 20 years old is not is still considered a child. And then when we asked him what constitutes like an adult, he just like stayed quiet.
Oh shit! Wait! What's Hope doing? Yo, Hope, chill, bro.
What did Hope say?
Quickly, by the way.
Yo, Hope, you're not black.
For the record, just for the record, I'm not calling anyone anything. What I will say is consequences wording on the age of consent topic and the age of adulthood is very concerning because that line doesn't have any boundaries anymore. If you're saying it's not even up to age, it's like by that like level. If say for instance like an 11-year-old is mentally 16, does that mean that an 11-year-old can get a driver's license? No.
Yeah, I just real quick just double. I just real quickly say something to Snow. I do want like at least like an explanation if you do get one from Consequence because I don't think it's safe having a 20-year-old. Sorry, no, someone like him. I'm not trying to be offensive, but someone like him thinking a 20-year-old is a child. Because by his logic, I guess because a 20-year-old would be considered a child, he doesn't think it's bad for a 20-year-old to talk to a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old because according to him they're both children. So I don't feel comfortable being in a server around this guy.
I'm innocent.
And,
Don't know
and,
either.
and I'm not saying this to have like moral high ground or anything, but I genuinely just think it's really I just genuinely feel uncomfortable around someone like this in a server. I'm not trying to say like, oh, you need to do this, you need to decide now, but it does give like a bad picture of if we're keeping 20-year-olds in a server, keep people like him in a server who are defending pedophilia.
Yo, Consequence, can you mic up instead of typing in the side chat, bro?
He by the way, he's only asking this like saying mic up because we do actually want to hear a response. And like obviously you'll be in front of an admin now, so obviously there'll be no interrupting. You'll be able to give an adequate response in adequate time, and your response will be in front of an admin. But I do think, and I've got this on recording, but I do think that you won't speak in front of the admin. The reason why is because you know your responses will be adequate, and it will be very weird. But I will be submitting the recording if I find out that I've got like any evidence of anything you've said so far in the recording. I'll be submitting it to admin. I'll be making a ticket, and hopefully, some action will be taken. Because I've got the recording, you can't hide from the recording. I've been recording this whole time, and yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be making
Consequence,
a ticket.